President Biden is welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi of India for a long list of events at the White House today. An official arrival ceremony is currently underway ahead of a bilateral meeting between the two world leaders in the Oval Office. ABC News State Department reporter and producer Shannon Crawford joins us now. Shannon, what can we expect out of these high-level meetings today?
Well, the Biden administration has really called this relationship with India one of the most consequential of the 21st century, and this state visit is proof positive of that. Now, state visits are usually reserved for America's most loyal allies, and today, while there'll be plenty of pomp and circumstance as we're seeing right now, there's also going to be really, we'll see them get down to business. We're going to see them set the stage for some important national security collaborations. Now, we expect that India will be announcing that it'll be able to manufacture American jet engines in that country. We expect to see India sign on to the Artemis Accords. Now, what those are is a mutual agreement on what the future of space exploration looks like. India's space program is making leaps and bounds. They expect to go to the International Space Station next year with NASA. So these will be some consequential agreements that could only build over time.
This visit isn't without controversy. Human rights advocates and some U.S. lawmakers are questioning Biden's decision to host Modi today. Modi's 9-year tenure over the world's biggest democracy has been criticized as having a backslide in political, religious, and press freedoms. How will that play into today's conversations?
Oh, no, that's absolutely right. India, rather, is the world's biggest democracy population-wise, but it's not without its issues. We have seen Modi, who is a Hindu nationalist. We've seen accusations just really crack down on rights of the Muslim minority in that country. We've seen journalists jailed, including journalists that work for American news outlets, jailed in that country. So while the Biden administration officials up and down have promised that President Biden is going to raise these issues in his engagements today, that will likely happen primarily behind closed doors. And one of those reasons is because Modi particularly does not like being scolded in public. But despite that, the promises to put forth those issues, now President Biden is likely to face significant criticism. In fact, he already has faced criticism for this state visit. And that's because when he was running on the campaign trail, he promised to make human rights the bedrock of his foreign policy. Now, I think what we're seeing is that conflicting with reality. There are other issues at play.
And before I let you go, what is the importance of the U.S.-India relationship in a global context?
Well, India is ascendant. It is growing leaps and bounds economically, in political power, in military power. But also what we're seeing here is China coming into the fold. Now, India is committed to neutrality here. They don't want to be too closely aligned, but they are rivals with China. So the U.S. sees an area where they can be collaborating with India, pulling them a bit closer from adversaries like Russia, from these competitive relationships like the one the U.S. has with China. So if they can get India in their corner, even if they can cement up that relationship even further, they see that as a cornerstone of what that is going to look like, what combating China is going to look like headed into the next years and even decades to come.
All right, Shannon Crawford, thank you. And of course, we will continue to monitor this visit and bring you updates throughout the day.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.